welcome back to Broken Quattros. I am Dave, and it has been a long time. I guess we can start with the excuses. I have been moving, and that has taken up most of my time. New house, new responsibilities, bigger yard, all this other crap. Just the typical things you have when you're moving into a new place. So anyway, that's kind of what's been taking up my time. I really haven't been wrenching on anything at all in this lapse of time. The only thing that I really did that was car related was prep the Quattro for moving it, and that was basically just welding on some new casters. I think I have footage of that. I might throw that up somewhere, but it'll probably be with some Quattro stuff. Anyway, last week I was out of town. I was down in LA. I was trying to help Ryan Scotto get his car ready for SEMA, and maybe that inspired a little bit of me wanting to actually record something again and get back into it. I went down there and just helped him out. I didn't film anything down there. Too much going on. He had people filming stuff the whole time, so you can watch that on his channel, of course. So that's not really what this channel is about. But it was a good time. Hopefully his car will be ready. When I left, he was still waiting on the engine, so we'll see if that gets delivered and if that happens. While I was out of town, a car that I'd been waiting on has been delivered. So let's go check out what it is. This is the first time that I have seen it as well, so I kind of bought it sight unseen. I bought it really on a whim. A friend of mine said he was going to get rid of it, and I was like, he was asking me about price and what I thought it was worth, and he threw a number out there saying that's how much he wanted to get. And I was like, man, for that much I'd buy it. He's like, oh yeah, you want it? And at that point I was kind of like, well, I guess so. I guess I'm buying it. So I really bought it on a whim. It's not a car that I've ever owned. It's not a car that I ever really, how do I say this? It's not that I didn't want it, it's just not a car that I ever really considered. And I'll go into those reasons once we go and see it. So we're gonna cruise out. It got dropped off at my work while I was out of town, since I was out of town. And yeah, let's go check it out. All right, this is a bad start because it is like crooked and just kind of sitting there in the parking lot. So it got dropped off at my work. Like I said, I was out of town, so it didn't happen. So let's get this open. Big reveal. Okay, so if you're wondering why it's not my typical thing, it is an Audi 4000 two-door, also known as the 5+5. And yeah, she's rough. Real rough. Lord, what I got myself into. Look at that. Ooh. Well, what have I done? What have I done? Yeah. It can be cool. I got to make some decisions and figure out exactly what I want to do with it, and how I want to do it. So I dropped on Instagram, like I actually already bought wheels for the car, because I knew I bought the car, but then I of course went and bought wheels too. We got some cool stuff for it. We can do some cool stuff with it. So it has Euro bumper. It also has the BBS front spoiler lip, which is really cool. These look really good with louvers. I like to delete the chrome on this. I don't know what to do exactly, because I think I want to get rid of most of the... I don't know. So the 5+5 comes from the fact that it is a 5-cylinder, 5-speed. It is a front-wheel drive version, and it's kind of interesting because this is actually... It's kind of funny because this is part of what the UR Quattro, like, so you take this and the UR Quattro and you get a Sport Quattro. They actually use the windshield rake from this and stuff to do it, to build it. And so a lot of these have actually been chopped just for their bodies, just for the way they work. So yeah, here's the engine. 5-cylinder, 10-valve, CIS. It of course is non-running, because why would I buy a running car? It is rough, man. I didn't realize how rough it was until I really got here. Looks like the last time it was registered or ran was back in 2000. So it's been a while. Been a while since it's got some love. I think it deserves it. I think it could use it. I'm gonna take the keys out of the ignition for fun. Yeah. Interesting. Overall, it's actually a really cool car. And I have to make a lot of decisions on this of how I want to approach this. I don't know when or where or how this is all gonna happen, but I do kind of want to just do it. And I kind of want to play with some of the, do a lot of this on my own, in the sense that, like, this isn't a end-all high-end car. This isn't the Euro Quattro. This is kind of an unloved car. So I don't mind doing some of the prep work and stuff like that myself, and just kind of practice and hone some of those skills and just see what I like about it. And maybe we'll just clean it up a little bit, maybe do a wrap. And I don't know. I have thought about engine swapping it. Because it's a 5-cylinder, I'd like to kind of keep it a 5-cylinder, but I could do a 7A. I have a 7A lying around. I also have a 3B lying around. I think that the 3B would be overkill, but don't know. Maybe we'll try it. So I'll have to see what I want to do here. I was joking around with Alan, the guy who I bought the car from, because I thought it'd be funny to, okay, that closes. I thought it'd be funny. I know it's a 5+5, and that obviously stands for 5-cylinder, 5-speed. But I also have a, what do I have? I have a 5-cylinder engine I could put in, and I could keep it 5-cylinder, 5-speed. I also have a 1.8T engine and a 6-speed front-wheel drive transmission. So I was like, oh, that'd be kind of funny. We do a 6+4. Same equation, just change the numbers a little bit. Because I really do think that a 4-cylinder in this car would be perfect. I really, really, really think that that would just be a really good combination. I think it'd make it a lot lighter. It'd be really easy swap. And I think it'd be really, really fun to drive. But I have a really hard time trying to pull out a 5-cylinder and put in anything else but another 5-cylinder. So I don't know if I could do that. Comment below. I'm curious what other people think. I toy with that idea. I just don't know what I would actually do. Got the trunk open. I kind of wanted to show this red because it's not a bad red. It's India red. It actually looks decent in there. I don't know, we could repaint it the original color. We could do something different. I don't know what that does. Yeah, I don't know. Put below what you would do, because I'm kind of curious, and I'm really honestly on the fence about what to do or what I'd want to do. There's a lot of different ways I could go with this. I don't see this as being, like, at least in the near future, I don't see this as being a big project. I see this as being like a couple small projects here and there. I don't want to do a full restoration or anything like that. I just want to have some fun with it and do something silly. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys would do. Let's hear it. I will say this. When it comes to before and afters, anything I do to this car is going to make it look so much better after. Let's get one last look at how terrible this thing looked. hard to beat this. Okay, so that's the car. So let's just kind of wrap this up and kind of give an idea of what the plan is. I bought it because it was cheap. I like the car. I think they're cool. I'm gonna probably throw a little picture of like Jason Whipple's car in here, slash Diogo's car that he built. It's like a 5+5 that actually looks pretty dope. And the truth is I already have some of the parts that are on that car. And you know, like the front spoiler dam, Euro style bumpers. I really think it'll be a cool looking car, even just in kind of like a stock looking form. I ordered a fuel pump for it. I know that the fuel has been dumped out, and I know the fuel filter's been changed, and I know that it needs a pump. We'll clean out the CIS lines, and we'll see. If it runs, maybe that'll kind of change my mind about some things. I'd love to see it just kind of running and driving again. Like I said, it was last registered in 2000. I'm assuming that's probably the last time it ran. So it's been off the road for 21 years. And it's a 40-year-old car. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a lot of plans for it, and I have a lot of other projects to work on that really should be finished first. So I don't plan on devoting a lot of resources to it, but the truth is a lot of the parts that I have that are lying around would work on it. So like the 7A that I took out of my Coupe Quattro, I could put that in there fairly simply, and that would literally double the power, and it'd make it a lot of fun, especially in a front wheel drive format. I think that putting in a 3B is a waste in a certain sense. I think that it's too much power for that car in its front wheel drive form. It would be fun to do a lot of burnouts, but it really wouldn't be, you know, great. If I'm being really honest, I think that the 1.8T is actually a really, really good match. Not only would it lighten up that car a lot, it would make it a lot faster, and I really think that that would be a good combination to have in there. But it has a 5-cylinder. I'd like to keep it 5-cylinder, even though I do have something that I could make it still a it'd be a 6+4, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear thoughts from people who are actually more into these. This is my first, this is my first front wheel drive car since 99-ish. I've been all-wheel drive ever since, and so I really honestly haven't even had another front wheel drive car until this one. So it's been 20 years for me since I've had anything that was even front wheel drive. I got a bunch of local Volkswagen friends who are all front wheel drive, you know, old school Volkswagen stuff. And honestly, I picked this up and told them about it because I thought they thought it was cool. And you know, we go and do cruises and things like that. It'd be fun to just cruise this old front wheel drive Audi with them. So I don't know. We'll see what things happen. I really, like I said, I got BBS wheels. I got that BBS front lip. I think it'd be fun to do like maybe a BBS livery on it from back in the day. I think that'd be kind of cool. Again, I'd like to put more power into it, but not sure which direction I want to go. I think that the 7A would be a really good option to keep it a 5-cylinder. I might do something like an 01E 5-speed that I have, except for I don't have any front wheel drive 01E 5-speeds. I have a front wheel drive 01E 6-speed. I am not, let's get this really clear. I am not going Quattro on this. This is, no. Unless somebody wants to come and do it for me, then by all means, let's do it. Otherwise, it is staying front wheel drive, and we're gonna continue to go that direction. But I'll probably get a front wheel drive 01A transmission out of a, like either out of a 90 front wheel drive car or like a B5A4. I think that that would just work better. I think it has better ratios, but again, still keeping it front wheel drive, still keeping it where we want it. Let me know what you guys think. Let's hear collectively from the community and see what you guys would want to see. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, thanks for watching.